Hey, Kenny McCarthy here from Gloucester, Massachusetts with some tips on how to put together an effective offer package. What's an offer package? A lot of people think that an offer is just the form filled out with the price, etc., etc. You want to speak to the seller's fears. The seller is afraid of a couple of things. She is afraid that, one, you're not going to get your financing, and two, that after they've negotiated the price, you're going to hold them up again after the home inspection. So you want to speak to those two things specifically. You also want to tell them who you are. Tell them a little bit about yourself. Think about the last time you sold something to someone. Wasn't it easier if it was someone you knew? Didn't you feel better about it if you knew something about them? Same thing here. This is a big deal. It's a lot of money. Sellers want to like the people that are buying their house. So make sure your agent writes a cover letter for your offer that explains who you are, what you do for a living, a little bit about yourself and your spouse and your family if you have one, and why you like the house, why you think it'll work for you. Number two, you want to speak in your cover letter about your financing. Whether or not you've already been pre-approved, you better be pre-approved. Include a copy of your pre-approval letter. If your offer is contingent on selling another piece of property, put in all kinds of information about that property. Listing sheet, if it's under agreement, include the purchase and sale agreement. You want to speak to all the seller's fears. And if your offer is contingent on the house that you're in now selling, that's a fear for the seller. What if the house doesn't sell? So include all that paperwork. Also, you want to include relevant properties if you're not offering what the seller is asking. And in this market, we don't offer exactly what the seller offers usually. So if you're 5 or 10% below, or even more than that, below their asking price, tell them why. Include all your supporting data. Don't just throw a number out there at them. Tell them why you're offering $300,000 when they're asking for $375,000. And include the relevant properties. Do an analysis. Have your agent do an analysis and include the analysis with your offer. This is all, again, part of this offer package. You want to get this house under agreement for as little as possible. All right, so there's your cover letter. Then the offer itself. Make sure the offer isn't handwritten. Make sure your agent fills it out on a word processor. It's so much more professional. It's so much easier to read. The seller will, I guarantee you, they might not think about it, but in the back of their minds they'll say, this looks professional. And that's another fear that they have. They want to deal with someone professional. So make sure it's done on a word processor. In your offer package, also put a copy of your check, a copy of the agency disclosure that's required here in Massachusetts. Again, your pre-approval letter, if I didn't mention it already. So in short, you want your offer package to be 10, 12, 15 pages long. Lots of information in this package. And that way you've got a much better chance of getting the property under agreement. This is Kenny McCarthy from Gloucester, Massachusetts. If you ever want to reach me, I'm at kenny@kpininfo.com. Have a great day.